Well, the U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a massive relief fund of $19 billion to help farmers bear the impact of the outbreak across the United States. The relief package will ensure mass purchasing of agricultural produce, meat and several other dairy products. The number of coronavirus cases in the U.S. is surging. Infections and deaths are spreading unevenly across the country, and particularly in densely populated places like New York, New Jersey and Massachusetts. Now, however, rural America is not far from this pandemic threat.
Today, I'm also announcing that Secretary Perdue, who happens to be right next to me, handsome man, and the Department of Agriculture will be implementing a $19 billion relief program for our great farmers and ranchers as they cope with the fallout of the global pandemic. Very honored to be doing this. Our farmers, ranchers, we have, these are great people, great Americans. Never complain. They never complain. They just do what they have to do.
Farmers across America are struggling to get their goods and agricultural produce to markets as lockdown rules and social restrictions are disrupting the movement of people. Sonny Perdue, the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, has also said that the relief program was not just aimed at helping farmers, but also to ensure the distribution of food to those affected by the deadly virus.
So today, thanks to your direction and leadership, Mr. President, USDA is announcing the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program. As you mentioned, this new $19 billion program will take several immediate actions to assist farmers, ranchers, and consumers in response to the COVID-19 national emergency.
The entire relief will be divided into systemic parts. The foremost agenda of the program will be to make sure that the fund of $16 billion reaches farmers across the country as a direct payment. The other $3 billion will be used for procuring fresh agricultural produce, meat and daily products to distribute it among people who are in need during this time of crisis. Now, dairy and poultry farmers are also adversely impacted by the outbreak. With a lockdown in place, most industries and restaurants are forced to bring down their shutters, eventually resulting in excess production and hardly any sales. Cattle prices have plummeted and milk is being dumped into fields as sales have significantly dropped.
I just think one of the biggest messages is you've got to treat people right. You got to take care of people in a time of need. And if you don't rise up and do that, everything else goes out the window. Greed cannot be entered in this situation. And what's painful is knowing that everybody that's working so hard on the farms, I don't want them to be taken advantage of.
While President Donald Trump is announcing a relief package, the sweeping lockdown ordered across 42 states has disrupted lives, shut businesses, stunted any growth, and has led to some protests demanding the local and federal administration to lift the lockdowns partially. As of now, the lethal coronavirus has infected more than 7 lakh people in the U.S. and killed more than 37,000. In the U.S., more than 6,12,000 people are still under treatment, with at least 57 people needing critical care.